put on a performance like that?
I didn't really feel like the crowd was hostile as I was buzzing. From the very start, booing and all, I took it like we were booing, like it was a cheer for me. It was unbelievable. It was a new experience, and I enjoyed it. I wouldn't mind doing that every time.
Yeah. Just the run you've been on already from last May, 3 big wins on Cortina, Warrington, Wembley, and tonight as well. I mean, what a very good one, wasn't it?
Mental, isn't it? Mental. Never in my wildest dreams, genuinely, did I ever think that I would be where I'm at, and that's the truth. I mean, there's my missus and daughter over 3 2-time world champions. We're living in dreamland compared to 2 years ago, so I'm just very grateful. Thank you God for everything that He's given me. I genuinely believe there's a higher power up there looking after me, because I just don't know if I deserve this or what, but there's something very special going on, and I love it.
So Leigh Word himself, like, he's a tough man.
Yeah.
We know, like, he's never beaten until he's beaten, really, like, but the finish, when he had him on the road, you weren't letting him off.
No, I thought to myself, you know, he's a Cinderella man. There's people's had him like that, and then he ends up sparking them out. I just says to myself, you know, empty the tank here and now. I knew he was gone, and I was very aware that it could have blew up, but I felt that was him. You know, I could see Ben there ready. I don't want to, you know, just keep pumping until he goes in it.
We bit like Cortina finish as well, like once you had it, like it was kind of pegged on the gas. Like,
We bit like that. It seems to be everyone I hit, they're hurt. Leigh was hurt from the very first right hand that I hit a right hook, and I could see it. You know, no disrespect to him because he's a gentleman, and you know, he's coming off a big loss. I don't know if I fought the best Leigh Wood the other night, but I fought Leigh Wood. It's again, he's another 2-time world champion. He's beat some really good names. So listen, I'm just. And it was a fight that he was asking for, a fight that he's been telling everyone he's going to knock me out, and it was basically saying he'd deliver. So it just shows you that I'm better than what I look like sometimes.
It's harder.
And I had harder than
the record
record suggests.
absolutely.
Okay, what do you want to do now? What's the plans now after that? Like, what do you want to do next?
I think I'm going to fight. Well, going on holiday first, of course. Me and the family are going to go on holiday. We're going to,
Holiday to PD tomorrow?
Holiday to PD for a few times. But no, we're going to enjoy. I'm going to enjoy a couple of months off with my kids and the missus, because they put up with all the shit. You know, I'm an angry, moody fucker. And these boys too. They all put up with me. And genuinely, I know what way I am, but for better them all, I mean, they all deserve a medal.
You're special, and you're special.
I don't know about that.
Very special, very, very special.
But I felt special in it anyway.
Career-wise, you said this the other day after this fight, you're going to get a job. I think you've got another fight in your hands here.
Yeah, no. It's just you're getting, I'm getting older. You know what I mean? I'll be 37 in February coming. It's old in terms of boxing at my weight. But if it's old, I keep knocking them over. Like I can't just stop now. I can't. I'll have to keep going. You know what I mean? No, I don't have many miles on the clock. I suppose that's a blessing in disguise. I mean, I had a load of years where people didn't recognise me or they didn't want to give me the chance. I'm from Ireland, and this is British boxing, and I'm not too sure what way it goes about that, but I feel like sometimes that the Irish are snubbed off a wee bit. And I met Simon, and I started working with Frank, and Simon made sure that we were given the opportunities, albeit Simon was pretty relatively new to the management, and I pester him too. I do his head in as well and slobber at him, and he probably calls me everything to his wife first. But that's alright, because I'm going to keep doing it if he doesn't stand it up. But it is what it is. It's like, listen, I just appreciate everything. I appreciate where I'm sitting now. I appreciate all of you sitting with me now. It's just fucking weird, but it's class, and I enjoy it.
And to come back to the great performance, mate. Frank talks about homecoming in Belfast. Would that be something that's on the agenda?
Absolutely. I says to Frank, no problem. I'll leave it down to Frank and to Simon. But one thing that needs to be done is that I get to name the top fighters on the undercard, because I believe it's just my job now to give these up and coming talent the platform to perform on, and there's Barry McReynolds in my gym, who's going to be sailing in Queensbury here very soon, and we're going to start him off there as well. Why not?
So you switch between Southpaw and Orthodox. Is that something you've always had in your repertoire?
That's something Mickey Hawkins slappers at me all the time. You know what I mean? He's better fucking changing St. Paul and Ignorance. You're better off the Orthodox. But listen, sometimes it's a wee bit of an illusion, make them think a wee bit, and I definitely made Leigh think a wee bit today. I caught him a few shots, but I suppose it's not my forte.
You're talking about the jab. Before once you found your jab, you really started to stand up before and fight.
Yeah. Leigh was coming in with that double jab every time. I thought he was looking for the right hand over the top, but he never threw it that much. But he was walking on to some stiff jabs. My hands like a pasty bat. He just kept walking on it, like flat out. So it worked a treat, and that's all down to Barry, Rory Dalton, Michael, and Michael Senior. It's been putting all the work in the gym. They've been telling me all about my job. I seem to work my job a bit better when I'm fighting. You know what I mean? But life's good. All's good.
You mentioned you're going to see the money. Would that be a choice of Saudi or Homecoming?
No, I've been on two. Saudi isn't really giving out the money that you want anymore. So I've been to Saudi, love the experience. I'm at the stage now where I'm literally top of the tree. I've disposed of all the top featherweights and super featherweights in Britain. There's nobody else, literally nobody else. So, and I wouldn't mind bringing it back to Belfast and doing something before I hang up the gloves. You know what I mean? Winning the WBC title in front of my home crowd, which I'm very capable of doing, would be unbelievable.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Where would tonight rank in your career, do you think? Obviously, a lot of people are from Belfast, but where would you position it?
To be honest, I was super nervous about tonight. It was a new experience for me. So it was coming travelling here. I knew that he'd sold £350,000 worth of tickets or whatever it was, and I was like, shit, this is going to be different. But it's up there. Nothing's going to beat Saudi and Joe Cordina. Nothing will ever top that. But it's top three, obviously. But but it's a great feeling. That's not going to really sink in. They get home with the missus and my wee girl.
I spoke to you yesterday and we were talking about, this wasn't supposed to happen. You've kind of surpassed any expectation that people would have had. How proud are you of yourself for what you've achieved? When you look back in the last couple of years, and especially in the last year, of how far you've come.
I'm buzzing. I'm super proud of myself. I mean, I've done things that I genuinely thought that I couldn't. It's crazy, as I said before. It's like I'm relying on these men here to tell me that I can't do it, and you can believe that. You don't want to, you don't have to, but. I'm relying on Rory Dalton to tell me that I'm the best in the world. Barry to tell me that I'm special. Because it does make me feel special. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm like a princess with an eye. It's just one of them, it's one of them things. The team have picked me up this whole camp. It's been a hard, tough, mental camp for me. And the boys have got me through it, everyone's got me through it.
Congratulations.
I don't know if I answered the question, but...
You answered the question.
Simon, just talk to me a bit about, obviously, it's a year since the Cordina win. Just talk to me about what makes Anto so special and this journey has been on.
I don't think people really understood what a great fighter he was beforehand. I don't think he got the opportunities he deserved. I really wish I'd got him a few years ago. We could have maybe started a little bit earlier, but nice things happen to nice people. It's one of the best.
I know Shaki Foster next, is that the plan?
That would be lovely. Let's hope we can do that in Belfast. When we look at the people that have come over to Nottingham, we're talking about Leigh selling 350,000 worth of seats. And mentally sold something like 50 grand worth. But those people that bought those tickets, they have to pay for flights, they have to pay for hotels as well. We're eternally grateful for that support.
Much love to them all.
Alright, and hopefully, when we come back to Belfast, we'll have a great crowd.
We'll definitely go up that. I mean, that's another thing as well. I didn't mention is that I did sell a lot of tickets, so all my home support was unbelievable. You know, shout my name throughout the fight, and that was another great thing.
And how does that feel for you here?
Unbelievable. You know what I mean? It's usually I see the three in the crowd shouting my name, and it's all for another load, so buzzing.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And so just in terms of what you've done, beating like 3 two-time world champions 3 times in a row, in terms of Irish boxing history, like it's an incredible achievement that you've achieved.
I'm up there now on that. Have to be. I have to be. But unbelievable, I suppose. I mean, these guys are legends in their own right. Leigh Wood, Josh Wyndon, Joe Cordina, they're all top men. And they're all 3 really good men, to be honest as well. And yeah, I have to be up there in Irish in terms of one of the best Irish boxers. Have to be.
That must sound great to be able to say that. I mean, you know, during the week we were talking about never giving up on your dreams and stuff like that, and you know, now we're sitting here. That's what you're saying.
Well, there you go. Do you know what I mean? You're a testament to it. You were ringing me when I was fighting for the British title years ago. I didn't know I was going to come through yet, and you know, look at it now. Look where I am now. It's insane. It really is insane. It's like things that I dreamt of, like things that I thought it was impossible to do, genuinely impossible to do, and I'm sitting here now. So it's crazy.
So, guys,
So
You deserve it all, Anthony.
happy day, Mark.
is one happy?
Anyone sound like we good?
Hamza, can I just ask you one question as well, just before we go? So obviously me and you spoke the other day, so
I haven't had time to collab yet.
let's tell them, yeah, run as fast as you can't catch me.
I'm the gingerbread man.
He certainly couldn't catch you tonight, well done mate.
Thank you very much.